Hey guys, Mike here from the metal wall. I'm not with the wall of metal. I got some more vinyl today. I'm trying to do a short video because my longer ones aren't uploading for some reason. So I want to do a quick one before I get out and about. Been digging out, organizing some of my vinyl. Organized all my metal into alphabetical order. I got some out that I just wanted to kind of spin today. I don't usually play music in my background, but today I got some vinyl spinning here. And some of these titles kind of inspired by some other videos that I've been watching from guys. I know some of the stuff in here I see from Renee all the time, and Scott, No Life Till Metal, he mentioned a couple of these in some vids I've watched from him. So you guys are watching, then you know some of these. I know Renee likes this when he talks about these guys a lot, and he's absolutely right. Scott mentioned them too as one of his favorite records from the year this came out. This is what's spinning in the background. It's Mama's Boys. This is so killer. This is the only Mama's Boys vinyl I've got. I had their follow-up to this on cassette. Like to find it on vinyl somewhere, or even CD, even better. And there's Jack. You'll see him moving through here a couple of times. He likes to get in my vids. But man, this is just killer. And right now we're listening to Midnight Promises, Runaway Dreams, Mama We're All Crazy Now. The better cover version of that. We'll talk about that a bit later on too. And Gentlemen Rogues, great songs on here. These guys were so underrated and should have been a lot more popular. Great record, and I'm really enjoying spinning it right now. And I got into the collection and picked out a few things that I just kind of like to give a few listens to that I haven't in a while. This is one I've not listened to in a long time, and Scott mentioned this as one of his faves, again from the year that this came out, same year that Mama's Boys did in '84. This is Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force. Most of you guys probably have it. You know, I'm not a guitar player, so you know, I've never been like, you know, worshipped at the altar of these guitar guys. This honestly was never one of my real favorites, probably because I just haven't given it enough proper listens. Because you know, when this came out, I was really into the more thrashy stuff at the time. But you can't go wrong with Yngwie, and I'm sure that when I put this on the player and give it a proper listen, I'm gonna be saying to myself, why haven't I been digging this more and more throughout the years? So I'm gonna give this a spin. Here's another, just one of my favorites, Loudest Thunder in the East. These guys were so awesome too. This was the first big release here in the U.S. I don't have a lot of their back catalog. I need to pick up some of the more classics. You know, Disillusion and some of the stuff that came out, you know, before they hit it big here. This is all I have on vinyl. Unfortunately, too, most of my cassettes from a couple of their follow-ups after that don't play anymore, so I'm always on the hunt for some, you know, some loudness. Thunder in the East, classic record. And some more early American metal, Malice. This is a really good record too. I think I prefer the follow-up to this. I'm drawing a blank. Forgive me, I'm fat. But the License to Kill, I knew I'd get it because I'm too metal not to remember that. I think I prefer License to Kill, and I'd like to find it on vinyl too. I'd really like to find it on CD. But this is good American metal. It wasn't thrash. It wasn't like what I would consider like, you know, power metal, like, you know, Metal Church kind of started to play. But it certainly wasn't hair metal. The guys had such a classic metal look. This Malice in the beginning. This is going to make me smile when I spin it. This is for Renee. Renee, I know, is a big Crocus fan. Crocus is badass. I cannot understand why Mark Strachey is not singing for AC/DC now, and Axl Rose is. Don't even get me started on that. But hey, one vice at a time. Classic 80s metal. One of the best. Got one of the greatest songs ever in Long Stick Goes Boom. This is going to make me bang my head too. They got a little Heaven. Angels Fear to Tread. What a great band. Sadly, Alan Fryer, I believe, is no longer with us. I'm pretty sure that he's passed away. Don't quote me on that, but I'm almost positive. But this is great. This was a great album. Their debut was one of my favorites too. I'd like to find it one of these days on a different format. I only have it on cassette. But this has Rock School in it. the title track, Angels Fear to Tread, great. Rock School was one of the first metal songs I remember that featured a saxophone in it, which was, I thought, really, really cool. I'm going to dig on this. Scott mentioned this one as one of his faves too, or his favorite. This Fate's Warning, Spectre Within. My personal favorite is the follow-up to this, Awaken the Guardian. But you know, I haven't properly listened to this one in a while too. When I spin this one, I might change my mind. You know, but classic American prog metal. They started to get well, they were still kind of more heavy oriented on this and not quite as progressive. I think. After No Exit is when the band started to lean more into the progressive kind of style instead of that heavy, crunchy, traditional metal kind of style. But this isn't going to disappoint. This one, I hope some of you guys probably have this. This came out, when did this come out? This came out in, I can't see it back here, sometime in the early 80s. I want to say it was between 80 or 82. Anyway, this is one of the first metal bands ever. They don't get enough recognition either. Blue Cheer. This is a reunion, kind of a reunion record that they made, and this is really heavy. The song Nightmare. Holy cow! If you never heard Blue Cheer Nightmares, check it out. It's amazing. This was Blue Cheer kind of getting the band back together in the 80s to show all the groups that they had influenced, that they still had it. And 1985, it says that right on the sticker. If I'd look at the front, I'd really learn a lot. So yeah, Blue Cheer, the Beast is back, and they certainly were. This is awesome. And then you know, I talked about the Mama's Boys with their cover of Mama We're All Crazy Now, which I think was the proper or the better version than Quiet Riot's. But hey, you know, we all like Quiet Riot. Quiet Riot was pretty awesome. Their version was awesome enough. And this is Critical Condition. Yeah, Condition Critical. That's the album Condition Critical. And because my new favorite thrash metal band in America is Condition Critical, I kind of made me think of this too. Certainly not anywhere the same stylistically, but you know, hey, a name's a name, and I was thinking about this and listening to Mama's Boys do Mama We're All Crazy Now. I thought, let's get this one out. Everybody listens to Metal Health. This one kind of got lost in the shuffle. I thought this was a really good album when it came out as a follow-up. I thought it was a little bit, back in the day, I thought it was a little bit heavier. I'm not so sure, you know, now in hindsight. But I think this is a really good record. If you like Quiet Riot and don't have this, check it out. You'll like it. And then, speaking of, you know, Mama We're All Crazy Now, get out some Slade. This is the only Slade vinyl that I have, and this was their 82. No, it came out in 84. This came out in 84. Big hit on this was Run, Run Away. It was a good song. Slade's a great band. Great party rock band that influenced a lot of the metal that we all enjoy today. I really need to get some more of their classic stuff in my back catalog. I've got a few of their follow-ups to this on cassette that are kind of worn and don't sound really good. But another really underrated band, and we're going to reminisce a little bit with this. So, all right, well, the music's over. Those are all I want to show today. I'm going to get out. Shout out to everybody that watches my videos. If you do watch, thank you very much. I hope you like them. Try to make some a little bit more entertaining and show some more things. We're going to break out some bricks of the wall of metal here later on and just show you some random stuff I like. And that being said, don't be afraid to let them know your metal. Bang your head and throw the goat, and I'll talk to you next time.